Guys, welcome back to the channel, and just my apologies if there's any sort of wind noise. It's very gusty here, but I'm going to be doing some long exposure sunset photography with the Nikon Z7 with the 24 to 120 f4S lens. Guys, I'm at Bargara in Queensland, Australia today with the Nikon Z7 and the 24 to 120 f4S lens. I found this great type of location here. We've got all this volcanic rock on the front foreshore, and amongst it is all this type of dead wood. And I found this one particular piece. It's kind of got this really beautiful texture and character about it that really stood out. And I thought, you know, if I could put that in the foreground, and then if I can have my sea coming in, because the tide's coming in at the moment, so I've got to be a bit careful. Once again, I've got my camera in arm's reach, so I can pick it up if I have to. The cloud is extremely low. We've had really stormy weather here all day, but the cloud's really low and it's moving really fast. On the front of the 24 to 120 f4S lens, I've got an ND8 filter. That's a 3-stop filter. Now that's just a normal screw-in filter, and at the moment, I've got a reading of ISO 64 f11. I'm focused on the tree and I'm getting a reading of about 4 seconds. But as the light gets dimmer, that will get a bit more longer in exposure. So yeah, I don't have my timer remote with me. That's okay. I've got a timer release of 2 seconds once I hit the shutter so I don't get any sort of camera shake. Out in nature is what I love. What I've actually had to do is do a bit of a retreat because that tide was coming in so fast. So that's the beauty about having this 24 to 120 f4S lens. It's very versatile. So I've switched over to 28mm. I've come back for a little bit of safety and then just pushed in a little bit. So at the moment, I'm getting a reading of f11 ISO 64 and I'm getting it about 6 seconds as the darkness starts to roll in. But it's fantastic. I love all the foam that's coming off the sea and onto the rocks. It's really adding to the shot. I love the perspective of the rock front here, the way it's going off into the distance, and just this log is in the foreground. When you're doing landscape photography, foreground is so important. And I've actually done a video on that. I can leave that up here for you to have a look at a little bit later on. But yeah, this old type of dead tree here is just working an absolute treat. Well guys, I might make a move before this tide comes in a little bit further. I've had a lot of fun here this afternoon with the Nikon Z7 doing some long exposure sunset photography. Thank you so much for watching. Never stop creating, and I'll see you next time.